didn't immediately, like, for some reason it. Last live stream I did. What's up, Mr. Engineer, man? Hey,
what's the latest in drains and ponds?
They should be applying for the grant. Okay, thank you. The small water and sewer grant, just to kind of correct an erosion issue that's on the Berkeley Road.
Oh, thank God on Meadow Drive we have no sewers. Oh, thank God. The word is it would never happen. Did you have to get buzzed in?
No, it was open.
Oh, okay.
All right, see you guys later.
So, hey, welcome back to my channel. If you like what you see, leave a comment. If you don't like what you see, leave a comment. So, I'm Yoder Township Supervisor's meeting tonight, here with Mr. Hill. The camera's still turned around at me. He's on the other side. I don't know why, but he can come over here and look at himself and go, hey.
I need permission. Okay.
Yeah, no, you don't need permission, dude. Okay. So, I have a handout for everybody today that we're going to be giving out, and, that's cool.
It appears last meeting that Susie Konvalinka lost sight of the Pennsylvania Sunshine Laws. She also lost sight of the First Amendment of the Constitution, which is very simple. She came up with these goofy resolutions that she dragged out of some municipal meeting that we pay these people to go to, where they figure out how to clown the township residents, and it's just pathetic. And I go, why are we even in this position? We should just be able to make a statement and say, well, we have a problem with it, to express ourselves. But here in Upper Yoder, we have to make sure it's in the territory of the United States. And another thing we have to get worried about is we can end up getting deported to Guatemala if we antagonize the wrong people.
Yeah, I know. Wholeheartedly agree.
Hey, how are you? Okay.
So.
Happy Thursday.
That's a grumpy Gus that does not like me. He is one of those people who does not like me.
Yeah, another thing I'll bring up tonight is when the pretty much the end of when I was speaking, when Condoleezza opened her mouth and Mr. Klanch corrected her. I do this routinely. I have the minutes done by a court stenographer.
Speak up a little bit, Dave.
I have the minutes done.
Thank you.
Because it seems that almost every month
The outside voices. We're in public.
The actual minutes
There's Mark.
Are totally different than what's published in the pro disposal garbage minute monthly and stuff. Hey Mark, how are you? Good.
So I guess we should go in and watch the
enjoying the circus.
shit show poop performance, whatever you want to call it. Gee, thanks. Oh, gee, thanks.
Okay. All right.
Excuse me, Mark. Hi, Karen. You're often one of the shining stars of my live streams because you're positive. I just want to thank you for that. Recognize you for being somebody who's actually trying to get something positive accomplished, not at least asking positive questions and caring. Not just about you, but everybody in your neighborhood and in your township. Oh, reserve.
requesting to speak on.
You know what, dude, I was standing here.
I've been waiting. I was gonna ask you what I'm allowed to cut mine.
There's some places it's way up and other places. Good year, I'm gonna have a couple of places there every year. It'll spread.
Pretty soon we've cut it 3 times a week
Yeah,
for 2 months.
yeah, you know, and you keep getting this rain and everything, yeah, I mean, it's. I knew 2 weeks ago, they sprayed lines, that's how they sprayed.
Mr. Brawler, you need one of these. I don't think you need one of these, do you? Do you need one? If you need one, you can have that. If not, but I think you understand every word of that. All 46 of them.
Which is always.
You like them? Do you need one, or would you like one?
Well, you get in the way.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's supposed to go the other way.
You can have that if you want. You know, Mr. Engineer, you don't need one of these, do you?
I think I'm all right.
You sure?
I'm sure.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay. Sir, would you like a copy of this? Here. It's just a piece of paper. You can have it. No, you sure? It's the First Amendment to the Constitution of the United States of America. You don't need to know it? Okay. Sir, would you like a copy of the Constitution, the First Amendment to the Constitution of the United States of America?
Usually I carry a pocket version. I just had to change quickly, so no.
Okay, good. Thanks, man. What's that?
Yeah. Now you gotta get it outfitted.
I gotta sit back a row. I gotta sit back a row. Two. I think so. Oh, no, maybe I'm just gonna stay right here. I'm gonna be right here. This is my best place.
Yeah, I can't remember what the break. Yeah, there's so many months, I can't remember what the breakdown. Yeah. Was exactly. Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's it, yeah. I mean, I know we looked at, yeah, 3 years ago or so. Yeah, in fact, I didn't get to go. Yeah, they, had a company come in, I don't know if it's the same company we dealt with, initially, that brought one in, for the demo. Okay. And so I had to work that, because it came at, I don't know, it was 3 or 3:30 in the afternoon. And I guess there was, spot or two that we always have issues with. They went to that spot and, they got to the demo and everything, and then, reloaded, the supervisor voted on it, and we kind of, I was wondering about that, what it cost.
And you didn't replace.
Using, whether,
I didn't want to do that.
use it or not.
Yeah. I know that. I just look at it here.
Story that, there is a use for it, but was there a use for us to, pay for it 100, percent, like you said, compared to what we used to call, so I mean, there's several years
before me that.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, like I said, there was, like I said, the guy came in and, demoed it.
At this time, call me order, please stand for the pledge. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic which stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, liberty, and justice for all. Before we start last meeting, one of the residents spoke for more than a 3-minute limit. That won't happen again. There'll be a 3-minute limit for everybody.
But
We
do have in our resolution, oral comments should be limited to 3 minutes unless extended by the chairman to allow reasonable opportunity to comment. That was covered.
Well, it's not gonna happen. Approval of the agenda.
Second.
I move second, all in favor? Aye. Approval of the minutes of the regular meeting, March 20th, 2025.
Motion approved. Second.
I move second, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? Meeting, approval of the minutes of the special meeting of April 11th, 2025.
Motion approved.
I'll second it. I move second, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? Okay. Any public comment on agenda items?
Yeah, I'd like to speak for a few minutes,
Is it
please.
on the agenda?
Yes, it's on the agenda. I can read.
Who's timing?
I got a clock on my live stream. Oh, you're gonna hold me to? Okay. Okay, so it's only fair. Okay. So about the minutes about the agenda items, the approval of the minutes from last month. When I was speaking, actually before I started speaking, I noticed that your secretary ran out of the room in fright, shock, or horror over something that is protected, over a word that's protected First Amendment, a protected word under the First Amendment. Yeah, Paul, I know. Fucking, it's so fucking terrible that I can fucking speak. This First Amendment trumps your little bullshit resolution, okay? Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press or of the right of the people to peaceably assemble or to petition the government for redress of grievances. Yes, it is on the agenda. It's about the fucking minutes. Just shut the fuck up and listen to me, please.
I'm not gonna take your shit anymore, John.
You're not going to take my shit anymore?
I'm not gonna take your shit anymore.
You're not going to take my shit anymore? Then what the fuck are you going to do about it?
Go. That's not about the minutes.
Yes, it is. I'm speaking about the minutes because she ran away. I am.
Let's go.
I am speaking about the minutes. You approved and voted without even realizing that she didn't bother to take down the minutes after I guess, hurt somebody's feelings.
And
My rights to speak, to petition you people, okay? And let me say this, okay? The reason why I do this, okay, like Detective Hitterleiter pointed out last month, okay, about the minutes. Yeah, it's about the minutes, okay? Like he pointed out, it is all for show because you're more worried about the decorum of what I'm going to say here than the fact that my rights were violated. You haven't listened to a word I've said.
agenda.
You haven't listened to a word I have said about my rights being violated or your shitty cops or the fact that he has violated my rights or that you're doing it right now.
I'm asking you to stick to the agenda. That's what it is.
I don't fucking care what you're asking me. I'm done speaking for right now.
Order reports, secretary, payroll.
Did anybody else want to speak? On the agenda?
Get back to that later.
Motion approved and before the discussion of follow if necessary.
Probably move second, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? Approval of general fund bills in the total amount of $67,818.07.
Make a motion to accept that?
I'll second it, probably moving second, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? Please roll call.
Paul.
Aye.
Sue.
Aye.
Bob.
Aye.
Approval of other fund expenditures in a total amount of $84,351.89.
I'll make that motion.
Second.
Probably moving second, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? Please roll call.
Bob.
Aye.
Sue. Paul.
The engineers report.
So over the last month, we worked on revising the Berkeley Road debris basin rehabilitation project for submission to the PA Small Water and Sewer Grant Program. We have all the documentation ready to go and have it submitted by the end of the month. So this focuses on repairing and correcting the erosion issue in the debris basin on Berkeley Road and stabilizing and making sure that no more yards are caving in and all that from the erosion. So if awarded, there is a 15% local match. The other 85% will come from the grant money. And then in your packets, there should be a copy of resolution number 970. And that's just authorizing the board to apply for the grant.
Is that anything?
That's a lot.
Okay, thank you. DCED for rehabilitation of the debris basin. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm sorry.
I make a motion that we adopt the resolution.
I'll second.
Number 970.
I'll second it.
Probably moving second, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? Okay. Unfinished business. West Hills Comprehensive Plan.
There are 3 organizations that did submit their RFP for that, and they're moving forward on your reviews this week.
Grant for the police cruiser, we can't do anything till
Funding stuff.
when, till we get funding, right? That's it. Approval of police department desktop computers.
I make a motion that we approve the desktop. Do I give the amount, or how does that look? Yeah, just go ahead and give the amount? Yeah. Okay, there were 3 of them at $1,495 each. That would total $4,660. Now, do they need 3 monitors or 1? 3. So that would total $525 with a total of $5,010. That's a motion.
I'll second.
For moving second, all in favor? Opposed? RFP pension plans.
We're still working on the pension plan and obtaining the necessary data to make an adequate decision.
Do we need to have a carcass date at all?
Yeah.
Emergency operation plan update.
That one is,
Still process.
Generator system update.
we have we're putting it out for bid. We're ready to do that and work with an RFPs with the solicitor.
Streetlight LED.
Oh, and do you have anything you would like to
Well, just
add?
wanted the board to know, we finally got the estimate pulled together, and we got the last revised electrical plan. They had to put on the ratings for the transfer switches, which had to be calculated by East Coast Engineering. But your final number for the generator project is $173,800 and some odd dollars. With the $75,000 grant, the cost of the township would be $98,800. And that's based on the estimates with a lot of contingencies built into the estimates. So hopefully it's not going to be any higher than that. So I just wanted to let you know. If you're okay with that, I'm not sure we got an actual approval last month for advertising for RP. So I think maybe
Okay.
maybe we need to do that if you're willing to move ahead with the project.
We have a spec sheet to work off of that
The
advertising.
specs are all on the plans. I just have to pull a scope of work together. And I didn't want to ask for the prevailing wages until actually we got the final, estimated cost, as well as getting through what we got and advertise it, because prevailing wages are based on, it's time, whatever's happening at the moment, so they tend to change a little bit.
So there's some timing there related to the generators. and-
Yeah, we have some time. It's going to be built into my scope of work that I draft up with respect to, once we give them a notice to proceed, then they can order the equipment. We got 14 to 18 weeks for the generator. And then we have for the transfer switches, there also is a time frame on getting those in. Some contractors may bid it that might have the ability to get some of the items quicker, but we have to kind of allot for that time frame. So once we actually get the bids in and award it and give them a notice to proceed, then we're gonna, that notice to proceed is gonna come along with some time for, to procure the equipment, basically. So if you're willing to move ahead with the project, I guess we need an approval tonight.
I make a motion that we advertise for, the generator.
One second. Move to second, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? Streetlight LED energy conversion update.
I shared some information with the group here by email that, over the next 5 years now, First Energy has announced that they're gonna convert all streetlights in Pennsylvania to LED at no cost to municipalities. Areas where there's increased need for lights can be mentioned or suggested, and especially at intersections. And any lights that are no longer necessary because somebody finds them to be in the middle of a field and not necessary or along the road, they can be removed as well. But they'll be working on it, but it will take approximately 5 years for them all to be finished.
Okay. Amusement tax for the, that's.
Remove the amusement tax from the agenda.
Codification of ordinances, we're gonna table that.
We're gonna be going to the PSAC meeting and.
Dave, you have anything?
I do not.
Bob?
No.
I was on here, I don't have anything. Sue?
No.
Paul?
No, I do have something. The CD did roll over, our 4% on the CD will roll over on the 16th of April. And it's for 7 months.
Sean? I've got a new business, appointment to sewer authority. I'd like to make a motion. We appoint Al Malinsky from Goodrich Road, to fill, sewer authority. Moving second, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? Appointment planning commission. Who's going off of that?
Sure. See one on.
Roy doesn't want
Table
We'll
it.
table that till
Yeah, let's stop this.
approval of Act 172 firefighters EMS disbursement.
I'll make a motion. We need to say the name else. I can't remember. Okay, Dan Conway.
Is that anyone, Paul?
Yeah.
I'll second that. Quick move second, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? Approval to outsource printing and distribution of the 2025 annual newsletter.
I made the motion that we approve the outsourcing. of the
Quickly.
purchase.
Go ahead.
I thought we were doing it in-house, Alice.
We printed it in-house as far as doing it, but the cost is really expensive for the copy costs on our copiers.
Okay.
We are charged on those,
Okay.
so we're going to read estimates.
So we're gonna go to about.
This is the
We'll
same.
mail them, we'll put the labels on them. But as far as the printing and the folding and the tabs on it, the printing company will do that.
All right, I'm sorry, Sally.
Sue does the motion?
Yes.
I'll second that.
Right, move second, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? Exoneration of garbage recycling charges, 556 apartment, one is, Ms. Stokes at the basement apartment, it's empty for years. I'll second it, by moving second, all in favor? Aye. Opposed? Safety training versus insurance rates.
That's the one with the LTAP, that there's an opportunity for, whenever we have the LTAP education for any employee, if we could work with, insurance company, we get discounted rates. Does that have to be a motion, or is it just something we want to discuss?
It's not a motion.
No, I didn't think it was, but you have it on the agenda, so it would be something we want to discuss.
Okay, anything else on the new business? Under correspondence, in the secretary's report, about the employee file information, Ellis, and Sean, everything was documented concerning that. It was documented, so. You what? Well, they need to get it from Sean. Because it has, okay, no problem. So I just want to clear that up. Anything else on correspondence? Anybody under public participation? Darren?
Thank you, Ed. So for the streetlights, are they, you said it'll take up to 5 years, but are they starting soon?
As soon as they start the project, the people that we were working with are no longer working for Pebble. They've had a major decrease in the amount of employees they have. So now I talked with the director who is over our region. We were the first municipality to reach out to him as a new employee that's managing us. And he assured me that as soon as everything is in order and they have a new application that they can send out to us, we'll fill it out, we'll complete it, and we'll be in line to start the process.
So it's gotta start all over again? So
No.
we still, oh, okay.
There's an inventory.
Okay,
It's there right now. If there's a street light that's out, they come and they fix it. This would just be a process that they're doing, and we'll be hopefully one of the first, but we
okay.
have to be patient.
No, I understand. I'm just trying to, I don't know what you folks know, right? So I'm asking questions to get more
No.
details.
Yeah, okay.
So, how long between them sending you the application, filling it out, sending it back to when they start the project?
I have no idea.
Okay, okay.
I'm not dragging my feet. I don't
No,
know.
I didn't say that.
Okay.
And then, the other question I had was about, you folks were tabling the comment about recording the meetings. Has that been talked about?
We talked about that, remember? What did we say on that one?
We haven't done it yet.
Yeah, we're not, we actually talked about not doing it.
Okay.
It's not required by law, is it?
We did talk about during the last meeting.
Okay, so, and then one other question is, who records all the minutes now? During a meeting, who records the minutes? How do they get on?
When they're recorded on that YouTube channel.
I'm talking about concerning the township.
Secretary.
Okay, so what happens when they all ran out of the room? Who records them then?
Alice
Alice
is here.
All
There were three secretaries here that night.
all three of the ladies walked out into the hallway.
I came right back in.
Or did you?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody else on the public participation?
Dave, you speak. Go ahead, Dave. Yep.
Yeah, okay. I don't get 8 like Susie gives special people. Okay. First of all, thanks for bringing it up. And she had to open her big mouth anyhow. Say, well, I can do that. No, you can't. Do it again. Watch what happens. He's full of bad legal advice. He's clueless. Ed, I want to thank you and Bob. You went two people up here to tell the truth, never lied to me, and never covered up for police misconduct. And the other thing I want to thank you for is last December, you called out that piece of shit. What are you, Detective Pioli or Officer Pioli, illegally involved in police work, illegally involved. And I feel bad because Blake's not here. I don't like to denigrate somebody. I like to do it face to face. But I want to thank you for pointing that out. Something I've been saying for 20 months. It took me 20 months to get the thing into court, to get her lady charged. That's something I complained about since last July of 23. August of 23, September, I write a letter. Blake turns around and calls me. He tells me he's not going to do anything. There's nothing I can do about it. And I say that because that's like a free. The other thing is I had the minutes recorded from the time that little nasty bitch over there opened her mouth. Oh, keep talking. Shut up, asshole. Don't interrupt me.
You're disgusting.
You're an asshole. Janitor Ray, Ed, stop him. You're interrupting me. Stop it. Keep your mouth shut. You lied at the disciplinary board. Watch how complaint 2.0 goes there, big boy. You lied. Hey, I got the documents from the Township. I know you can't wait because you're going to get down, boy. Shut your mouth. I'm not talking to you. I'm telling you how it is. Do it again, Sue. I'll file a sunshine law violation. You can't do that. You can sit there and act stupid because you are stupid. The only two guys that ever told the truth here. He's full of shit. You're full of shit. And you're, Paul, thanks for stopping back for a couple of days. You headed down to North Carolina now and pretend you're a supervisor remotely. That's bullshit. I am sick and tired of the stuff that goes on here. Like I said, I can only thank Ed and Bob for telling the truth. I had a nice conversation with the detective after the meeting. We had some interesting conversation about this. He had no clue, but to say that Blake was a good guy. How about the school teacher Blake arrested? Charges dismissed. How about the 50 grand Blake caused you with the illegal middle finger traffic stop? How'd that work out? 50 grand plus. How's the one with the retaliation, the illegal traffic lines on Hirschberger Road? How'd that work out? They're illegal. You can only pull people over going east on Hirschberger. The west side is illegal. Who stood up for that? Nobody. Who stands up for when these police do something wrong? Nobody. It took me 20 months to get this whole situation involving my life. Yeah, Ray Hoare, it was my life, you bitch. And what do? Nothing. Nothing. You sit there and act stupid. You know, I got to tell you, as an attorney, I used to love going up against you people in court because you never won. You always ate it. But anyhow, Ed, I want to thank you guys from my heart. I'm alive because of what Officer Donnie Weihar did, in spite of Blake's incompetence and his absolute bullshit attitude to people. But I'm not the only one. He put his life in danger. He put your friends in danger. And he put me in danger. But anyhow, I'll stop now. Thanks, guys. Have a nice night and happy Easter. Not you, Ray Ho, not you, Susie, or not you, Paul, you piece of shit.
Thank you. All right, anybody else on the public participation?
Yeah, I want to speak for a few minutes, actually. And before I get started, turn the camera on you guys. You guys put in a resolution to try and shut me up, okay? But here's the situation. Here's what I want to know, Ed, okay? And why I've been coming here for the past however long. And Bob, I'm going to speak to you too, because you actually have a little bit of sense about this, Bob. You said you wanted to resolve this, and Ed, you threw me out over the pledge, which is a right, whatever, however you did it, okay? But seriously, okay? How about I come and I steal your fucking truck and keep it for 6 days? Okay? How pissed would you be? You'd be pretty pissed off, wouldn't you? You would be pretty upset. You'd be coming in here screaming, yelling, hollering too, if you were me. Okay? And then to have me arrested. Okay? Have me arrested how many times? And I had to go to court. Okay? And then that motherfucker right there, that fat piece of shit motherfucker, cock-sucking motherfucker over there, bald-ass piece of shit over there, okay? He comes to court. He comes to the courtroom. Why was he there? Okay, and furthermore, Dave, you said to give you a written proposal. I need to see the search warrant that a judge. Is there a search warrant for my truck when they stole my truck? Do you have one? Yes or no? You won't answer and you keep not responding to the emails that I keep sending you. I want to know why. Okay. I don't, you want your decorum back. You want me to stop coming here screaming, calling you motherfuckers, calling you a cunt, calling you all these bad words, being this, being that. Okay. Put yourself in my shoes. What would you want? You guys stole my truck and I got it back without an inspection sticker and I got it back all fucked up. Okay. And then I had to go to court. Why? Because I came to complain about being pulled over by a cop who ended up resigning because I sued him. Okay. Let me ask you this. Do I have to file a suit against Blake to get him to resign? Is that where you guys are at? Okay, because Kyle is really all adamant about, let's just sue us, okay? I keep coming in here month after month, giving you the opportunity to go, look, John, okay, we're going to compensate you, okay, because we've put you through hell. That's what I've been asking for. That's what I keep asking for. That's what I keep coming in here for. You want me to not come in here? Okay, make it right. Don't make me go down to Washington Street and sue you guys again, please. Okay, is that what you guys want me to do? You want me to get on my knees and beg? Okay, because when I speak like this, at least Sue's listening, paying attention to me. I don't know if she's listening to me. I don't know if anybody's writing this down, because I don't know how you guys take down the minutes of what I'm saying, but I wouldn't do this, and I wouldn't be like this if you guys wouldn't be so obstinate with me. Okay, I get it. You don't like me. Okay, Dave was my wife's divorce attorney. Dave represented my ex-girlfriend when she tried to get a gun to blow my head off. Okay, and she wasn't allowed. She wasn't allowed to purchase one. Okay, Dave has a conflict of interest with me. Okay, he's represented people against me. Okay, so I understand. Thank you for the time, however long it was. But please, guys, that's why I keep coming here. You want your decorum back? You want me to go away? Please do something about what you've done to me. Thanks.
Thank you. Anybody else on the public participation? State your name for.
Yes, I'm not as well known as other people, but yes, Kevin Cade, I live on Minocqua Boulevard. I've been coming to these meetings now on and off for about 3 years. The lack of decorum is ridiculous. The constant rehashing of certain people's grievances, perceived or otherwise, against the township is wasting my time. It's ridiculous. The amount of profanity that is directed against not only the board, but township secretaries and the general public is ridiculous and just absolutely, I don't even have words for it. We keep hearing about, oh, this problem, I'm going to sue you, and this problem, and I'm going to sue you, and this person wronged me, and I'm going to sue them. Well, you know what? Yes, go ahead. There is a justice system in this country, and if you feel that you have been wronged, that you are not being treated properly, then please avail yourself of that justice system, but quit wasting the time of the rest of us having to listen to your constant rehashing of these issues. And that's all I have to say.
Thank you. Anybody else on the public participation? Okay, we're gonna go into executive session, and we will not return.
Happy Easter, Bob.
Thank you. You too.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah.
I apologize, Karen, for my abhorrent, my abhorrent Well, I want to apologize to people that actually, you know, understand why I do what I do, you know, because it's, to be honest with you, I wouldn't, and I never would have had I not been treated that way. That's the God's honest truth, you know, and I feel like anybody else sitting behind that board, see you, John, be easy, buddy. Take care, guys. That's, you know, that they would have done the same, you know, and that's, you know, they want their decorum back. Send me, you know, get in touch with me, you know, that's it. They know they did wrong. You know, they know they did something wrong. They know that they keep, you know, they're gaslighting me, you know. That's what my therapist told me. You know, she told me I said, what's the definition of gaslighting? I was like, that's when, like, I asked her because I didn't know, you know, I was like, they get mad at me because I'm reacting to them being shitty to me. And she was like, yeah, it's gaslighting.
See you guys.
Easy, buddy. So that's that. Yeah, I don't feel so good. No police presence tonight. I am surprised. I'm surprised there was no police presence here. I thought for sure. I even said to my mom for a while, I was like, Mom, I'm probably getting arrested tonight. And I was like, I'm feeling a little spicy. Now, did I keep the first 3 minutes to the agenda? Minutes, right? Because they did run out, correct? I mean, just I don't really watch my live streams over again unless there's something really important. But I did watch that part where they went zip, dip. Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, and I'm under no obligation to YouTube their video, their meetings. What's up?
Oh, good. Well, Rayon's pretty mouthy tonight.
Yeah, fuck him.
I didn't address him.
Yeah,
How
fuck
can
him.
you do that? It's unbelievable.
Fuck him.
You can't wait. I don't want to. I promise you. I promise you, Dave Ray, watch what happens to you, boy.
Fuck him.
What an asshole. Oh, my. But anyhow, that was fun. Oh, by the way, I introduced I feel bad Blake wasn't here. I couldn't really.
That's John. That's is that John or is it
Little John.
That'd be Jeff, right?
Well, no, I don't want to waste anything on Jeff. That's your guy. Here's the other guy.
But he's not an officer anymore. So
No, he's not anything. He's full-time domestic violence expert. Anyhow, happy Easter, everybody. It's been fun. I hope I got my 3 minutes. Rahel kept interrupting me. I had to yell at him.
you can go back to my video and watch it.
Yeah,
And double check.
I'll have to put a comment on there, John, or two.
I mean, like I told you, you know, they made this all about decorum. And they're gaslighting. They're just that's what they do. They're making it all about decorum. Don't yell. Don't come in here and yell and scream and holler. Well, you know what? Don't have violated my rights. Don't have, you know. Which one's his? That big red Ford, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Thanks.
The big red.
Here, guys. You guys watching? You guys watching back there? You guys watching my live stream back there? I hope you are. Hey, wait. Hey, everybody. It's that fucking red truck right there. It's that red truck. If it comes up stolen, don't come fucking looking for me. 6 days. You guys watching me in there in your executive session? I hope you are. That one right there. Don't come looking my way when this thing comes up missing. Happy Easter, brother.
Yeah. Hey, they just give us more meat for Sunshine. I can talk more if I want. I can give him more time. Ed says, no, you're not. I can't believe her. They got to put her back where she came from. Nurse Ratchet or something. She got to go away. She got to go away.
They want me to go away. Just make it right. That's all I gotta say. Just.
I'll talk to you.
See you, buddy. When the meetings are spicy, I get fucking cotton mouth. So I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna end the stream, and I appreciate you watching. Thanks for stopping by. Things loud. Okay. Listen. Okay. Seriously. Prove the harassment. I want them to make it right. I'm giving them every opportunity, but I'm not going to give them any opportunities pretty soon. I'm still going to come to the meetings and just do this. Okay. If it was all right to violate my rights, and I have the right to speak such as I do, well, I didn't like having my rights violated. I didn't like having my truck stolen. I didn't like being pulled over for flipping a cop off. I didn't like being ticketed for coming to complain about a cop who was a bad cop. I don't want to do that. Okay? And I got to tell you something else too. I just want left alone. I really do. I just want left alone by these people. I wouldn't be this way. I wouldn't come in here and make a fucking mockery of their bullshit fucking meetings had it not been for the way they treated me and the way they continue to treat me and the way they continue to not acknowledge me. I asked Solicitor Rayo how many times for the search warrant. I keep asking for the search warrant for my truck. They won't produce it because they don't have one. That's what my point is. They don't have one. Therefore, they stole it, took it without a warrant. Okay, and listen. I mean, I could just I could take them to court and just beat them. What are they going to do? They're going to have to hire. They're going to have to. Rayo cannot do anything in the federal courts. He's incompetent. So they're going to have to hire more attorneys, and that's if that's what. Look, I'm trying to spare you people that. But my truck was stolen. Too bad this thing's a Ford. So, it's that simple of a concept, So okay, so I appreciate you watching. Thanks for stopping by. I gotta get this right. Okay. Appreciate you watching. Thanks for stopping by. If you like what you see, leave a comment. If you don't like what you see, leave a comment. Like, comment, and subscribe. Thanks. Okay, I gotta fucking do this shit now. And we are no. I do. I sure want to. Yeah.